I want to make a video today on something different. Mr. Pokey tweeted this, however, I want to kind of do my own thing. I also already saw his video. However, I don't want to watch his video or react to it. I want to give you guys just my opinion, right? So, this is a topic on if you can't reliably make enough to survive each month on Twitch, then your job can't be a content creator. Why this is controversial, I just don't know. I think content creation is always something you should try on the side alongside a job or school. And if it ends up blowing up and you can actually, you can sustain yourself for at least a long while, then sure, maybe you can quit your job or school or whatever. However, this shit is never permanent. I feel like the life cycle of most content creators is usually a few years. That's just how it is, right? So unless you end up hitting it big, like let's say Tectone or some of these other guys, it's really hard to justify quitting school or a job, right? I was watching a small streamer, 10 to 15 viewers, 20 to 40 subs. That's less than me. Maybe it's just easier to get viewers on YouTube. That's it, if I had to guess. A few weeks ago, and they were complaining about not having enough money to survive. A viewer in chat responded, "Why not get a job?" The streamer responded, "I am working, I am doing content creation every day." Mind you, this person would stream 8 to 14 hours a day without doing any content creation at all, outside of their own stream. I see. So all they did was stream and call it content creation. Yeah, that's not really it. I think personally content creation is videos. Like you need to upload videos or at least semi-edit videos from a stream in order to really call it content creation, right? Like me myself, I'm super lazy. I hate I hate editing, which is why my content is highly how should I say it, unattractive. It's more personality based than anything, right? Like most people aren't watching me for my good edits and shit. They're just watching me for either my opinion or to see my accounts and all the other stuff. They continue to argue with the viewer, basically saying that streaming is the only job they can do due to health circumstances. Now, I don't know how this is. However, I believe if it's something that serious, I feel like you could get the government to pay for you. I guess it depends on where you live, right? But I know here in Canada and as well as the United States, if you have some huge health concern that can genuinely stop you from working or hinder you from working tremendously, you can usually get a check on the side from that. Fast forward to today, I decided to check in, and this person has now been served an eviction notice from their apartment and has now blamed other more successful streamers and generous viewers for being selfish, saying that people could easily fix their situation. Mind you, this was their message as they received a raid double their normal viewer count. Streaming is not a reliable source of income, especially if you rely heavily on generous viewers / people and can't consistently survive on that income. So I think everything that this guy is saying here is correct. However, I don't even understand why this is a hot take or a topic. However, it is, so I'm just going to give my opinion on it anyways. As I said before, only do content creation on the side from your main job or whatever, and if it ends up doing well, cool, right? Cool. I always think that content creation should be side money. Like if you're doing a job and you just you want to do content on your favorite game or your favorite topic or whatever, don't go in it for the money. Okay? Don't. Please don't. There's a reason why I instantly quit ZZZ when I stopped liking it. I instantly quit Genshin when I stopped liking it, and I only cover topics that I want to cover. I don't force myself to go into drama shit unless I really want to give my opinion on something, and it has nothing to do with money, right? I do this shit because I'm bored. It's fun. I have the free time on my hands right now. Soon I may have less free time, school and stuff like that. However, for right now, I'm completely free, and this is just something that's kind of fun to do, right? this part, getting mad at more successful streamers and generous viewers for being selfish. Um, you should just never rely this is why streaming is so ass. Like, this is why I don't like the oh, streaming is so much easier than a job argument, right? Because it is. However, the chances of you making an actual consistent enough outcome or income to be able to quit your job, like, the odds are so low. The amount of people who can genuinely make like at least 3 to 4K a month off streaming or content creation, like all combined together, minimal. Like, I'm talking like 0.00001% of streamers and YouTubers probably. Like, it is very hard to make a full living off of content creation to where you no longer need to work or do school or anything like that, right? It's nearly like impossible, right? However, once you start seeing it as like a side income from your main thing, it becomes a lot better, right? I think this is how most people should think of it. You should never think of it as a mainly job, right? And of course, you can go into this making content creation for the money, although I wouldn't recommend it since your enjoyment and your personality probably won't be as, I don't know how to explain it, but not as attractive to the viewer, right? Because usually people who go in this shit for the money, they're boring. Like, they have no personality. They barely know how to speak on topics. They don't know how to stretch out their words. They don't know anything, right? They're just kind of spouting stuff and hoping it works, right? However, I do think you should have the mindset at least of it being a side income. Because if you think about it, right, like me, I barely make I barely put any effort in my content, right? And that pretty much shows in most of my videos and my views. However, it's fun because I don't have to overly edit shit or overly edit my personality or exaggerate my personality to get people my comments and give me their opinions. I'm getting consistently 1,000 viewers every video or views every video, and I'm fine with that, honestly. The fact that 1,000 people watch me for nearly every single one of my videos and sometimes even more, it's cool. It's fun. When I stream, I have 40 to 50 viewers usually. I've never experienced like it's just nice having that community to talk about the same topic that you like, right? Like, you're talking with multiple different people about the same hobby that you love. I think that's where content creation really shines, and that's why I think getting in it for the money is stupid, right? However, at best, I can give you go into it for side money, because an extra $500 when you're making, let's say, like 3-4K a month, I'm assuming like low income enough to sustain yourself, right? 3 to 4K a month, like, come on, man, that's solid. You could just use that as side money, right? That's $500 a month extra that you can spend on something you like, right? For example, I've seen Gotcha Smacks, like, Gotcha Smack made a video showing his YouTube revenue once, and he made around nearly $6,000 for 2 million views, right? So this means, right, if you probably get like 3 to 400,000 views, maybe 500,000, you're making a decent amount of money, right? Like, that's a good amount of side money. If you can get to 3 to 400,000 video viewers, and assuming every single video is monetized, you can make a good amount of money. And keep in mind, this isn't including sponsorships, right? This isn't including the fact that they may stream, which a lot of gacha content creators do. There's a lot that goes into this where you can actually make it very viable for side income. And it's nice, right? Who doesn't want some more side money? You can put it towards real life shit. You can put it towards hobbies. You can put it towards making better content. You see how it goes here, right? Like, you can go many different paths if you're able to make at least a decent amount of views on YouTube consistent, right? Like, right now, I think I have in the last month around 160,000 views. However, one or two videos only one video banged abnormally, right? Like one video banged, my Wuthering Waves Ruined Genshin for Me video. That one banged for like 20 to 30k views. I haven't even hit 10k plus after that, right? Like that was a one-time shot thingy. So it's more like 140k, right? And I've only been doing this for a month. Yeah. I've only been doing this for a month, right? So if Gotcha Smack's making like nearly 6k from 2 million, well, divide that by 10. 200,000 views. You're getting 5 to 600 USD if you had 200,000 views. Probably like 400 in my case for 150,000. However, none of my videos are monetized, so I don't actually make any money off this shit. So it's good side money. However, you should never consider it a main job. Another thing I want to give to people out there, I know there's a lot of people who do this and it kind of fucks them up when they're trying to do content creation. Don't just stream. You need to do videos, either TikTok, YouTube, it doesn't matter. Don't just stream. Advertise your personality through videos. Advertise your content through videos. Don't just stream. I promise you, just streaming without doing any type of content creation is just a setup for failure. You are almost never gonna succeed. These days, 99% of the biggest streamers are people who originally came from YouTube or originally made content on a different platform, and then they transitioned that viewer base on that platform to Twitch or YouTube streaming, right? Like, there's a shared community here, and most of it comes from people finding your content and wanting to watch you for your personality, your opinion, your gameplay. It doesn't matter, right? Only streaming is the worst thing you can do as a content creator if you are striving to make it a job. If you just enjoy streaming, go for it, right? If you just want to stream and that's what you love, do it. However, if you really want to at least like make some side money or grow a decent community, please go on other platforms, right? I want to give you an example. When I first started, I streamed for the first time at I think like a couple hundred subs, right? And on average, I'd have around 10 viewers, and I thought that was huge. And then when I streamed again at around 1,000 to 1,100 subscribers, my average viewers went from like 10 or 11 to 30 to 40, right? That's kind of where I am right now, 30 to 40. And sometimes in some streams, I may hit peaks of nearly 60 to 50, right? This is no raid. I'm a new person in the game. I've been doing this for like a month and a half, I think. I really haven't been here long. And I already have 40 to 50 people pretty consistently watching my streams when I'm not even a crazy content creator, right? Like, I know there are some YouTubers out there who have less videos than me posted, and they have like 10 times my subscribers and viewer count because they make better content. However, this just goes to show that depending on the quality of your content or your personality or how funny you are, just make videos and people will come to watch you in your streams way more often, right? So TLDR, this guy is right. Whoever this streamer is stupid. He went into content creation with the wrong mindset, thinking that, I don't know, the world like deserves him. He deserves to be paid for no matter what he does just because he's putting in the time. This is such a fallacy, right? This is something I know many people think, and people in my own family think. This is a very common problem where people will think, oh, I put in the same amount of hours I would in a job, I should get the exact same amount paid. Like, no. This content creation shit is very risky. One day you can have 1,000 viewers, the next day you can have 500, the next day you can have 200. It's very risky, this content creation business. There are huge highs and there are huge lows usually, unless you're one of the very special cases. So you really need to learn and acknowledge that and realize you should probably be putting only your free time, right? Only your free time, 2 to 3 hours a day, even if it means you post less and you stream less, you should be doing that. And I guarantee, put some of that time into videos, you'll grow bigger and your stream will grow bigger very, very fast, right? So that's my opinion on this take. TLDR, stream on the side. Don't look at it as main income. Only look at it as side income or a hobby. And yeah, that's it for the video. Have a good day. Have a good night. Peace.